There we go.
All right. Come to order.
5:03.
What is our direction? Are we revisiting from where we left off first?
Yeah, so I think where we ended, right, we needed to review landscaping and lighting.
Yes.
So we have those plans. And then the recommendations we made for the East Main side of the building. So it was those three things that we needed to look at. So which one of these, so what do you want to do first?
That would be, probably C14.
14. All right, let me just share this.
The new entryway. With the new entryway, landscape and landscaping around the revised building pad.
All right. So before we had the building orientation, like over here, and there was a lot of landscaping, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct. And a very rectangular parking area.
Yeah.
With a rectangular parking area. So we've incorporated the a drive-up ATM machine, which made us, kind of come in with a circuitous one-way into the place and one way out. Very
Yeah. Yeah.
And then did a series of landscaping all around the building and in the islands, and there's additional landscaping that goes with the new entryway. The landscaping plan was done by Lisa Tarazi of Earth Tones Nursery over in
I'm
Woodbury.
gonna say that looks like a familiar plant, familiar type of plan.
And she specializes in native plants. She uses all native plants to Connecticut, grows them in her nursery, and also produces plants like this.
And that'll make Nate happy when he does his review.
Lisa's a wonderful person, and she's just awesome at what she
Yeah.
does. It's not really my ball of wax to tell you much about the plants, but there's a mix of trees, shrubs, grasses, and perennials on there. That's all this that lives up there. Anyway.
And we got some nice low landscaping in the new island, revised island, I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
In this one.
Now, these will not, if trimmed properly, they're not a site blocking.
What?
Correct.
I can't squint that much. What are those? It's like in the islands.
That's
This is-
it says low light.
Oh, yeah, so they're like,
Yeah,
they're
light.
yeah, and they're trimmable.
Yeah, river birch. Go down on the bottom.
The trees. A seed mix out right up against the highway.
Well, that's great thought.
Good question. I can't read it.
I mean, I could.
Little piece then, for what that's worth is they're all grasses and perennials.
Yeah, they can be trimmed back. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Grass and perennials.
you could weed whack those back at the end of each season, and yeah, they just kind of.
No, they'll be nice.
Yeah.
They're controllable.
Yep.
Little boost, yeah, very good.
And when you're in this motion to go out, you'll be able to see across them.
Yeah, they won't grow high enough to block your line of sight from the vehicle.
Yep.
And you mentioned too that the standing, like existing white pines and trees maybe removed at some point, just.
Possibly, yes. It's a thought. We'd like to do that. It will increase the ability to see the plaza. They've grown over the past 30 years they've gotten huge. They're also, there's a lot of invasives mixed in with those, and the bittersweet vine is starting to take over and will eventually kill all of them.
I'm almost suggesting, why don't we just go ahead and do it?
We can't, because we can't do that because it's open space land, and the open space is owned by the Torrington Conservation Commission. And there's wetlands in there,
Yeah, so it's not that it can't be done. They just has to go through the review.
Here's
with
the
it.
process.
They'll want replacements and all that kind of stuff.
And the owners are more than willing to do replacements, but there's a line item in the deed that says no cutting of trees or brush. So we have to get past that.
And we'll, well, not we, but our assistant planner will we'll work with Ken and the applicants on that. That'll be cool.
Very nice. Anything further to include this?
As far as the landscaping,
Landscaping?
I think that's it.
That's it, that's good.
Nate, Nate will weigh in on all that when he does his, yeah.
And I'm sure I think he knows Lisa pretty well.
So,
Then
we're gonna do lighting?
Yep.
Okay.
Lighting is gonna be pretty quick and simple. It's a little tough to see on the plan itself.
These two, right?
I know the next one, C20.
C20. Okay.
20 is the plan view.
Those were the cut sheets, the other ones.
They're hard to see, but there's only 4, and I kind of, on the small sheets you have, I've highlighted the locations in blue.
Yep.
And I've circled them here too. There are 4 lights going in. They're going to be on their 4 cutoff LED lighting.
Oh, okay. So we got, let me, can I get to this first? There it is.
Do they have to put the lights in the hall?
No, they do not. The old lights in the plaza are ancient, I think, metal halide lamps. So these are updated.
These are more desirable for our, and for us.
For everybody. It's the future.
Yeah, they're
The-
100 mass pole, I
Yeah.
think, in the plazas. Wow.
Yeah.
So,
So they light better, last longer, cost less. Yes, I've handed out a pamphlet. There's some floating around.
So these are the pole lights, right?
These are the pole lights.
Oh, look at that.
The top of the fixture is very slim and sleek,
It is.
and they stand on a 30-foot pole instead of, I think, at 40 or 50.
They almost disappear into the landscape.
And the poles and the lamps will be black.
The luminaire for the poles, right?
Yes,
Very nice.
yes, they're tiny compared to what's there now.
Yeah, like a lot of our streetlights.
This is our future, right now, at least, and it's the way to go. And it only took 4 to light the entire area. And those will be used, and they were approved at the last go around, same light for the interconnect and the other portions of the site that we did not modify.
Is there a building lighting?
I don't know the answer to that. I assume there's gonna be some on the building.
Oh, this is approved next one.
So go up one here, one down here, one over here. Yep.
It lights the walkway, lights the parking. And the building itself, I believe will do that.
I'm thinking, right, especially.
You're just gonna do, is it building mounted lights on it?
I just did the site lighting. I think the architects have done something as far as lighting. And I think between the sign and how the building.
Yeah, I just want to get clear about. Yeah, there is, you can see on the elevation, there's some can lights.
Yeah, so it's down lighting, just gentle down lighting on the buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
It's.
Yeah, they're here.
Very nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Nothing's happened to the existing sidewalks there. Those aren't all being done, right?
The sidewalks that are not, well, the entryway, the sidewalk is changing here and allowing walkable access throughout this side. It still continues straight across,
Mhm.
but the islands are going to change size and shape.
I
There's,
just see that this curving here is all, broken off.
that's going to be repaired because we're changing the
Yeah.
exit way coming out of here.
okay,
And it's gonna be a much longer turn, so this way is gonna turn.
gotcha.
And they'll fix up all of the broken curbing along the way. Ways to get into the plaza now are to come down and walk on the west side. And there's a crossing, and in the plans, it's heavily signed and painted to cross through. There's also, you can still cross at the same location out on the highway. If you're not coming in, you can walk past.
And I think we might have talked last time, there is no sidewalk coming around that curve now. It's gonna be new sidewalk.
Right now, the sidewalk just goes straight across, and once you get to the McDonald's side, then you can walk in. This offers the option to walk to the bank and cross from down here.
That's great,
And
yeah.
people in the plaza can walk across. and get in as well.
Sidewalks on.
And do they install the new guardrail
Yes,
too?
there will be
Yeah.
a new guardrail because that radius is also changing.
Right, right.
Good point. Nice, very nice.
So
Lighting plan, idea?
the only other thing we needed to look at was the revisions to the rear of the building, right? Which I don't think we have that. Do we have that? Oh, no, it's revised signage. Yeah. Okay.
Page 7. This page. Yeah, that's what they did, is they just. I like it. I honestly, I think that works nice.
And this is the side facing East Main?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it looks.
Yeah. It's not just it's not a blank gray building.
Well, you know what, it now.
Auto repair shop.
Yeah, right.
I can never go.
Auto dealer.
Park your Lamborghini in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. Invest properly. and you can.
Yeah.
Very nice. It's funny, it's so in the window.
Yeah.
Is it kind of centered with?
It's centered with this.
Centered with the front.
No, I think it's
Oh, is that centered in
It's
the
centered
front?
with.
That's from the other side. So is that?
From what I'm saying.
No. Well, the.
But that's okay, it's just.
It's sifted over the windows.
When you're on the
Chase.
ground, when
Yeah.
you're looking at it, you're not
Yeah.
gonna see the back of that. hole. That's true.
The guys, it's centered over the storefronts. That's how they did that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This part is centered.
That's the thing, it looks like it's. Are you looking at the blue square thing?
Yeah, I realize it's the optics that it causes.
Yeah. I think it's. Yeah. I think it looks great. Okay. Good job. Our 3 things.
No, that's what we had to revisit from the last meeting.
I'll make a motion to. Bob.
I'll second.
All in favor? I have not. Very good.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Jeremy, I'll leave you these 2 hard copies.
Yes.
Record.
I'll pull those off to the side for now.
A lot of changes. That's great. I'm gonna leave you this.
Yeah. They're just gonna go to another meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, just this one. Quick shuffle here. Box. Bring our next step with me. You. I'll sort all this out later.
Okay.
Somebody gets that. Paul, you're good? No comments on that?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Stop sharing.
Oh, yeah. How's that going? Oh, it's going well.
Yeah, you too. Take care.
She's back. Is she back? I think. Yeah, she's at the historical society. She's on money, I didn't see her. She's on the collections committee. Her car's part, her car's full. Yeah, you feel it. I have the E3 now and she has the A5, so depends on what her mood is. Oh, my.
I haven't met you gentlemen yet. I'm Diane Carroll.
I know, I'm sorry, I didn't.
Moletti,
How do you do, Mark Travella?
nice to meet you. I finally made a meeting.
We have met once briefly.
I haven't been to an actual.
We could put you guys in the hot seat, like right in
Have
the
you
middle of everybody.
Have you been on air?
You don't bite.
Much.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, wherever you want to sit, yeah.
Thank you.
We have a couple of extras too.
Yeah. Right.
Hold on. I can overlook it, yeah.
This is the existing building.
No, this is past, yeah.
Yeah, we need more copies. Good. Sorry, I didn't introduce Diane. She's our new
Yeah.
P and Z liaison.
Just met.
Graciously volunteered for more punishment.
According to me. Once you say yes to a committee.
And they just continue.
Right?
If you like that, you'll love them. Okay. Oh, look at that.
All right.
One version. Okay, so what are we looking at?
On downtown LA, do the architect is Virginia Singh, the owner.
Nice to meet you.
What we have is a very plain building. It's the Virginia Park. It used to be a furniture store. It's going to be turned into a convenience store, so there's no change of use.
Okay.
And the application really is simply a refreshing of the same building. The existing building is clad with, this is fairly unique, I've never seen it, but it's clad with untreated cement board. And we've, it's gonna be painted. Color scheme is gonna be red and white. And, we have a little bit of synthetic stone veneer around the base and wrapping around to the side street. Having some trim wrapping around the windows, gonna give it a little bit of a racing stripe. And the metal fascia above is gonna be painted red, and the deteriorated awnings are gonna be replaced with a single one.
What, just one going across the,
One going across, so that way it'll cover the,
that's kind of your lower part here.
yeah,
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an honor. Okay.
it'll
Oh,
cover,
down there.
Oh, okay.
it'll cover the doorway. So that's it for the building. The existing lights are gonna be replaced with new lights. There's a sample of one of Virginia's existing stores. So he wants to just do the same light.
That's for the parking area.
Yeah, wherever currently there's these floodlights, just the nice 1970s floodlights on the building. So these are gonna be set so they can be pointed down.
I see.
The parking lot is gonna be resurfaced.
Oh.
We're gonna replace these I actually don't even know what you call this wood structure thing in front of it with just a concrete.
Would you like wheel stops?
Yeah, I guess wheel stops. I mean,
Yeah.
it almost looks like a bike rack,
Yeah.
sort of. It's fairly rotted and
Yeah.
deteriorated.
Yeah.
It's obviously a candidate for a dumpster. And then as far as the landscaping goes, it's already landscaped and he's just gonna bring it under control and cut it way back. And make it look like it's tended.
Yeah, just some good maintenance.
There's a business there. That would be nice.
And that's the extent of it.
So the only comment and we talked about the lighting is these are cut off fixtures. We just have to make sure they're directed downward.
Any angle.
Yeah.
Mine did it.
You just need,
It's always good, like we got done and
yeah, the fixtures are fine. We've had some issues with a few different gas stations that have had these exact lights and then like put them like this. So we've had this, it's really kind of wasteful time to have to send violation notices to say angle your lights down.
The vape store, the smoke shop right on Main Street, that thing is lit up.
So we actually, so our assistant planner actually asked them to change out the fixtures, the bulbs to a dimmer bulb. But yeah, so we've been dealing with that one. They made that building all nice and then lit it up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah. Well, also, because it's all glass, they have interior lights.
Yeah.
I can't believe
A very clear glass too.
Mhm. So there's not going to be any entrance for customers in the back of the building? Into the store?
That was a delivery entrance, right?
That's it, though. There's not gonna be for customers to come to park in the back and come through the back. They have to come around to the front.
They have to come to the front.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, the majority of the parking is here.
right.
There's 3 spaces there, and that would, I presume, be for the employees.
There's like a bay or a door on the end of this end of the building too, right? Yeah.
81 feet, 3 inches.
And the perspective picture makes it look like it's a mile long.
Yeah. It's kind of narrow, and it's certainly very boxy.
And there won't be any gas there, even in the future, right?
I mean, this definitely dresses it up. I
Well,
don't,
it's definitely needed some help for a while.
Type of a new build, but I just built up the same type of store.
Yeah.
Bristol.
The signage is staying the same.
it's a replacement sign, right? We're not going any bigger than what's there.
have to approve that.
No.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's just. kind of
Yeah,
standard-
so if you
standard.
look at the bottom, that's replacement sign.
This one.
Yeah, and that's actually 2 scales, so that's basically where the sign is.
And this will be closer to Winston Road.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's right here.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, this is,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that meets our.
What's-
low height.
yeah, what is the height on it anyway?
Uh,
Well, it wouldn't matter anyway, if it's a replacement, but
I think total 14 feet.
14 feet.
Oh,
high.
that's within.
So, yeah, we can go 17 and local business.
No, that's fine, it's very visible, especially for that. This corner.
Internally lit or nothing? No lighting?
No, it will light up.
Internally?
No, you're open all the time.
We 24 hours.
Wow.
And, that kind of business is probably suitable for Winston Road. There's some residences behind it, right? So,
Well, it's a whole neighborhood behind
Yeah.
it, Northridge and,
Yeah.
yeah,
And I do more business in the night.
really
Well, then there's the-
I do more business in the night.
interesting.
so,
Good business.
just be wary of like your screening and stuff like that with the neighbors if you're open 24/7.
Yeah,
Well, we got the paint store to the right and.
Yes. Here,
it's like a counseling center.
Yeah.
or something.
ECA.
that's right across the street. Yeah,
used to be a
And
state
a
building.
hotel across the road.
I'm sure you get a lot of customers from the hotel.
Yeah.
It's 100 rooms.
Yeah, plus it's all residential behind you.
Any specialty of the store?
We keep everything beverages.
Hot bar type of a situation or no?
We will put the like conventional ovens,
Yeah.
like Subway.
Mhm.
Subway, and then when on juice, we can put the frozen and they can warm up. We can make the pizza in 2-3 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's like Cumberland.
Yeah. Yep.
Very nice.
coffee bar and all that, yeah, nice.
Well, good luck. Yeah, that's right. Motion to approve as presented. Thank you, Bob.
Second,
Thank you very much. All in favor? Aye.
all right.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I work down the street, so we'll come visit.
Okay.
Now.
We already approved.
We already approved.
Thank you.
I just spent 2 hours on a meeting like that.
It's getting better than we are. No, right?
What the guy said is, be careful what you say, because when it comes to court, there's no funds for sarcasm.
Funny coming from the blog. Institute.
Actually, that's whatever.
Oh, Neil? Yeah,
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Jeremy,
yes.
do we have a site plan, review for that property?
We don't because it's not a change of use and they're just maintaining the site. They're not doing anything to it. They
Isn't
just
it going-
needed to
isn't it
get,
Going from furniture? It's a
it's
furniture,
retail to retail. It's just a different kind of retail.
okay.
But they had to come here because of this, they're doing all the work on the building. I
Mark,
mean,
you
the,
Mark, you didn't ask them about the street, about, the street number.
Well, it already has one, doesn't it?
No, there isn't one.
well,
can't see one on
I
Street
can
View.
talk to them about that. Make sure they got it marked.
There's nothing.
Oh, there he goes. He's coming back.
Street
Street numbers, just mark the building
The address.
so they know
The
what.
address somewhere is on the building.
I presume they want to know what, when and what sort of approval letter.
So there'll be an approval letter from us, but if you have anything you're doing through the building department, I can sign off on it. We just had to make sure we came here first, Yeah.
The number should be on the sign and on the building,
or both,
or
whichever.
both, for fire.
Yeah. There you go, Paul. They came back. They heard you.
Hey, awesome.
Geez, Paul, sorry, you got me. That was good. All right. Gentlemen.
So.
Ah.
So, which one did I,
Come on.
which one should I open?
If you want to open the top one is the full package.
They will do that.
It'd be like 4 or 5 drawings in as the exterior,
Oh, yeah, I got a quick look at it. It was, there we go. All right, let me just share this.
have been some minor changes to that.
Okay.
That are on our sign package. Really just mostly the DD is now, the DD is discontinued from All Duncan.
Oh, yeah, because it's only Duncan.
Exactly. It's been a long time, actually. It's been 5 years, they kind of kept it. Which always worked in the Northeast, but I think globally.
Oh, is that on any of these?
I don't know. Well, I have it here.
Would it be the ones that were previously sent like last week?
Yeah, it would
Okay,
be
so
with our sign package, whatever we applied for. Yeah, there you go.
It's gonna be one of these.
Yeah, right there. Huh.
And then that cup is right there on the bottom. Oh.
Oh, there you go. Yep. Okay.
So just a cup? Yeah, the DD stands out a little bit more.
Mhm.
That's definitely a little bit more modern. It's part of, kind of just the updated image. It's
Yep.
taking a little while for me to get used to it. It's like everybody else, I grew up in the Northeast, so.
This is a no nonsense question, but what happens to all the inventory that says don't put DD on it? Does it get thrown out?
It would, the
Really?
last image, we did throw out an awful lot of product,
Really?
when they switched over to the new image. Excuse me. Bless you. But yeah, we try not knowing that this was kind of coming. We luckily don't have inventory built of it. Some of the other manufacturers may, but the brand does a pretty good job of giving us a heads up, so we can do this.
Let's get back down to, outside of that, I mean, we have that in the file anyway, so.
Those would be most of your exterior drawings that you went through there, Jeremy.
Whoa, did I just fly right by it?
Yeah, so it's. No, it's Phil has Dr.
There we go.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just those couple of pages right there.
Yep.
Show those exterior elevations.
Yep.
Now, I did want to ask one thing, and I think I see it. On a previous renovation, I asked for an awning over the design entrance door, which was the. It kind of shields you from the elements.
So down in the side entrance.
It is there, right? Is that what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right there's your guy right here. Yep.
Yeah.
Mr. Canopy.
No.
That's actually right here.
What a pleasure it is to not stand in the rain with the coffee getting in, because you can't pull it down in, so thank you for putting it back.
Yeah, it says new orange metal canopy over vestibule. 4 foot by 3 foot 6
No,
inches.
excellent, thank you.
Yeah.
for that. No, I appreciate it.
You're not-
Actually, to that point too, we actually just out in the hallway, decided to make that one over the entrance a foot wider. So you're gonna have even more. No, I'll tell you, that's great. More
How
often
about the
than-
auto door? opening like-
The auto door,
That way
that's out of my realm. Even the
That's a
building
nice
I
feature.
When you have a handful of coffee when you're leaving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is nice.
If I open the door and it's pouring, he built a porch. I don't know, I wanna say it's because I asked. No idea. But everybody's like, thank you for that. Yeah, I know, right, whatever.
Yeah, you got another one on this side.
You get to have dry coffee. No, that's good. Very nice.
Here.
Well, what is it that we want to, identify and say?
So
The
we're looking,
whole building has changed, so there's nothing.
yeah, we're looking at just the exterior, there were kind of I don't know what you call it, rebranding, whatever of the exterior of the building and the signage, yeah.
Paint colors on the exterior.
Yeah,
The-
pretty much.
The actual finish, on the, upper roof area where you're seeing like the PPE for, all that's staying as is. All it's getting is paint. Same thing with the bottom insulated metal panels below the storefront windows, is paint. The color siding on those two monoliths, but those are essentially there and existing. They're brown now and they're going to be a different shade of brown.
That's why it doesn't look like you.
Yeah. We're really not.
What color is the glass on the front of the building? I'm only asking because of the glare in the morning. Well, no, I'm serious. They used to have window coverings and they deteriorated. They put it back. It is.
Do you have your own seat labeled there?
We're gonna tint the-
I do know that the windows will get tinted during the.
There you go. That's your project.
Normally, I know in the past, all the stores have usually had shades and they just become a maintenance issue and
Yeah.
whatever. So we've been sort of across the board tinting it, so.
I think just because the building's raised higher and the sun comes in the morning and people walk it. I'm just saying, I'm telling you, every day I'm there. Every day. Anyway, I see we have a ramp.
Yeah,
to
all
the-
that's
to the
existing.
side door. There's no ramp there now, it's fine.
Which
On the side door, like this.
You're always just there.
Yeah, side, yes, this is the side where the parking,
See where the railing is?
what do you, yeah,
You don't have a railing.
No, well,
Yeah.
it's
oh, the rails.
only 6 inches,
No, I think it's great. Looks wonderful. Very good.
You stopped halfway.
Hey, I'm 66, come on. I need the room. No. I like it, it looks really nice.
Yep.
Do we have an address on this before Paul? asks you?
595.
Is it
No.
up there somewhere? Where is it on the sign?
So there's a freestanding sign in the front, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't have the number on it.
Ah, see, good thing I asked, Paul, thanks.
I would have reminded you. if you-
What did you do, drive by it today?
I'm looking at it on Street View.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay. That's actually exactly what I was looking to do right now. So we'll need
The
an
advantage of having.
address number on the building.
So the building, I mean, the building's a little setback, so it probably would be best on the sign. Yeah,
I'll go back.
Well, you have
or
to be
free
careful
store.
with that because the sign has KFC on it as well. So I'd rather it on the building so that you can distinguish the two.
yeah, okay.
We don't want them to put the fire on the KFC if it's something.
Yeah, unless you have another sign with it, but
And there's no other changes.
Yeah, I don't really know what else to say.
Well, other than the ugly striping on the. That's what they're the best. What's the ugly striping? What don't you like?
This,
Horrible use the color.
and you know what? Those stripes are all off center.
Yeah. But that's standard, yes. That's what I mean. It's uglier than said.
So-
The dog breakfast. I like that.
So these are not, this is the part that's being painted though, right? This, it's it's not like this right now.
It's not like that right now.
Yeah.
It's a brown
It's like that,
metal
right?
siding.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Left corner, it's a brown metal siding.
All coffee colored.
Yeah. So it's just, it's a new siding treatment on it.
Okay.
That's basically what you're seeing in the light brown area is like a hardy plank, like lap siding reveal, and then the white and pink are metal trim.
I think it has like an. No, I think it's back in the days when McDonald's had.
The number on the front of the building, no?
Well, that's what we were just saying, yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't confuse between the two addresses. I mean, I was just saying the building's set back from the road, so it's not the easiest to see, but
For
It's still there. I mean, if,
like a decal on one of those front windows for the
Would they deteriorate?
street number.
I would put out a
like
building.
probably exterior, yeah.
Come on. On the white one, but I'll put wherever you tell me to. I think it's, what is there a requirement to the size of the fence? A long time.
Not really. There's some flexibility with addresses. Yeah. So we don't count them as signage because they're identifying.
Within good taste, yeah, obviously.
on the right side,
Where's the front of the building?
the opposite side of Duncan,
That is the front.
That's the front.
the opposite side of Duncan.
Over here.
Yeah, the back corner, that would be nice.
That's exactly what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
the corner.
Black letters.
Black letters? So it's no confusion. We'll probably make it charcoal, which looks black, but that goes with the color palette.
It's, I think,
Do charcoal.
most of the fire truck drivers know where Dunkin' Donuts or know where Dunkin' is, sorry.
Far enough away
but-
from KFC so they don't like.
So-
Okay.
And that's all you need is a 595, right?
That's
Yeah.
it, So we'll spend up.
You good with that, Paul?
Where's that?
You see where the cursor is?
Yep.
This is the side corner of the building.
Is this the front elevation?
This is the front view, yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Yep, looks good.
and the color will be charcoal to match the existing color scheme.
Dark,
They'll blend right.
darker than its background then.
Yeah,
Okay, works for me.
yeah. Okay.
7450.
Yeah, the building is set back, but it's still quite visible from the street, so there should be no issue.
Especially if we're using this high part of the building.
Yeah, and the building sits up higher than the road too, which makes it good for visibility, so.
Okay.
Just for the culture of this particular store. You never notice. There is a curb that's up against the windows of the driveway side. How many people in the rain walk the curb because it's a slight overhang? And you don't, get rid of that, and you're balancing. I've seen more than one person do it. They walk the curb to go around to the door. They don't walk in the rain, they'll walk up against the door. It's weird. I'm telling you. Just hang out. People want to.
Yeah.
These are our loyal customers. Are they also born and raised in Torrington? Yes. I'm an outsider. This sounds strange. This is loyal county product. Every morning. They talk to
Can I just get maybe two of those? Yeah. Okay.
You know, you can have a beloved business. Friendly place, nice people. Anything else? Most people. Well, I think it's great. Motion to, first.
Motion to approve.
Thank you. All in favor?
All in favor?
All right. Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
I mean, I didn't need my prop.
Oh, we're all done.
But I like that. Okay. Thank you for coming. Motion adjourned.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Bye, Paul. Thank you.
Paul.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.